Visitors are being asked not to visit the area of the Jordan Hot Springs in the Gila Wilderness after an aggressive bear was reported in that area.
Good morning. Welcome back to J-Bro Outdoors. Today I am at Cliff Dwellings National Monument near the Gila Wilderness, just outside Silver City, New Mexico. I'm doing a 5 or 6 day backpacking trip with my friends Jay and Matt. They're actually in the visitor center right now purchasing a map. We had planned to do a loop utilizing the middle fork of the Gila and the west fork of the Gila, but there's apparently a bear problem near Jordan Springs, and they're asking us not to go in that area at all. So we're going to modify our plans. We're going to go up the west fork of the Gila River, and depending on water conditions, we're going to improvise and do a different loop. So we don't know exactly our plan. We're going to kind of play it by ear, but we're going to head on out into the Gila and get 5 or 6 days of hiking in and have a good time. Looking forward to it. Let's get after it.
Right, but there could be one, yeah, like 30 feet away from you.
We're on the West Fork Trail now. Following the West Fork of the Gila River, we're in the Gila Wilderness. About 2 miles in from where we parked the car. Something along those lines. Trail so far has been very easy. I expect it to get more difficult as we start to climb our way into the canyons. But so far nice, a little warmer than we expected. Not too many river crossings yet, just a couple, and only one that we had to wade, and a very short one at that. But so far, nice day, and we'll just keep plugging along here. We're about 5 miles up the West Fork Trail. We'll probably do another 3 to 5 miles before we camp tonight. And things are going well. Weather's perfect. The trail is beautiful. I think it's difficult to really capture because of how the landscape is, how really nice it is. We are at camp. We did about 8 or 9 miles today. We're cooking dinner right now. My meal's hydrating, so have some dinner, get some shut-eye, and probably do about 10 or 12 miles tomorrow. And we're shooting for a cabin that's up where we're going to leave the river, possibly. So it was a good day. It's beautiful out here. It was hotter than I expected it to be and drier, so I have to do a better job tomorrow hydrating. Good morning. It's day 2. It's about 5:30 a.m. Probably going to hang out in the tent for a short while longer, then get up, get a coffee going, and hit the trail. Plan today is about 8 to 10 miles to White Creek Cabin.
we'll camp somewhere around there tonight and look at the maps and decide what we want to do. It's been dry here, so we're not sure up on the mesa about the water sources. Many of them are dry, but we might go up to Lily Spring. We've heard that that is a reliable water source even in the dry times, so we may go up there, check that out, and if that has good water, that'll open up some other options for us. But we'll play it by ear and see.
Get those feet in there again.
Wet again already?
Already. So if you don't like wet feet, this is not the trail for you.
Woo! Cold today.
Probably at least the 20th crossing already, I would guess. All right, we're back on the trail. It's a beautiful day so far. It's in the mid 40s. Probably got down into the high 30s last night. Really dry. Comfortable sleeping. But trail so far is not too difficult. It's a little rugged here and there, a lot of river crossings. I think there's probably, well, if we did the loop we were going to do, would have been something like about 100. So I don't know how many we'll end up with now. We don't even know our exact route, but quite a bit of river crossings. You just don't even bother if you come hike around here. Don't even think about carrying water crossing shoes. After about depending on how stubborn you are, 10, 20, 30 crossings, you'll just start blasting through in your hiking shoes. So best thing you can do is get some synthetic mesh trail shoes that expel the water quickly, and plan on having damp feet most of the day. But the air's so dry. Wow, my socks and shoes both dried overnight. I'm used to New Hampshire. Once something's wet, that's it. It's wet for the rest of the trip most of the time. But here it'll dry right up. Taking a break here. We're about a mile to a mile and a half from White Creek Cabin. We're going to get there a lot earlier. It's only noon now. We thought that would take us till 3 or 4 o'clock, but so we're going to get there a lot earlier. I guess we're going to play it by ear, get there, take a look at the map, and see what we're going to do. Where'd you steal those chairs?
I brought them.
You carried that?
Carried them in, yeah.
I haven't even seen it.
Well, I didn't break them out yesterday.
We've had dinner, camp's all set up, and we made a decision for tomorrow. We're going to go up and cross over the mesa and go over to the middle fork of the Gila, and then over the next couple days travel that down the middle fork of the Gila a bit, and then we need to cross back over the mesa one more time to get back to the west fork and get back to our car. We weren't able to do the loop. I think I spoke about this a little bit at the beginning of the hike. The Forest Service asked us not to go down the middle fork of the Gila past Jordan Springs. I guess there's some kind of bear on a rampage in that area, so we're going to respect that. The part of the middle fork that we're going to travel is well away from Jordan Hot Springs, so should be good. A little bit of a climb in the morning, then a long hike across the mesa, and then we descend down into the middle fork and make camp down there somewhere. Good morning. It's day 3. It's about 6:30 a.m. We're breaking down camp. We're getting ready to start hiking probably in the next 30 minutes or so. Today we're going to take something called the Trotter Trail up onto the mesa, past Lily Springs, and then drop down into the middle fork of the Gila. So we may have a long waterless stretch today, we're not sure. We've heard Lily Spring is fairly reliable, but I guess there's just been a record dry period here, so we're not totally sure, so we have to haul water up onto the mesa with us. We've got about a 10-mile stretch to cover. That might be waterless, but we've got guaranteed water once we drop down into the middle fork. Should be a good day. We're trying to get moving while it's still cold out. It got pretty cold last night, down to somewhere around 32, 34 degrees. So, but it is supposed to get warm today. So we'll see how it goes. Looking forward to it. Should be a good day. And yeah, we'll see what happens. Well, we've climbed up out of the canyon that we stayed in last night, and we're up on the mesa. We're in Lily Park right now. I believe a park is what they call a meadow out here. You can just see how parched it is. Very dry up here. But that was a heck of a climb out of that canyon. Probably about 1,000 feet. But just, boom, just get it right over with. There were switchbacks, but it was just a steady climb. I'm glad we did it in the morning in the cool air. It's already warmed up to about 70 degrees from 32 this morning. So I guess the temperatures just drastically change out here between morning and just a couple hours later. But everything's going well. Just some beautiful scenery. Really wish I had seen this area though before the forest fires. We met a really nice gentleman last night that's been coming here since 1970, and he really had a lot of good information for us. Too late to incorporate into this trip, but maybe another trip. But really nice fellow. Interesting to talk to. I think if I come again, I'm bringing a fishing rod for sure. He caught, I think, 5 trout yesterday, that gentleman. So, in any case, things are going well. Should be fairly easy walking now until we start descending into the middle fork of the Gila. Next big mystery is, will there be water at Lily Park Spring? So we'll find out pretty soon, but we brought enough water to make it over to the middle fork anyway. We just topped off our water at Lily Park Spring. It was still flowing very slowly, but not too bad. Maybe a half liter to a liter a minute. So still flowing. Stopped here, chugged a lug, filtered some, and we're all leaving here with 2 liters. So we'll easily make it now to the middle fork of the Gila without any water concerns. We are across the mesa and descending into the middle fork of the Gila River. Matt and Jay are ahead of me. I'm just picking my way down carefully. Stopped to send some messages to my family via satellite. And yeah, it was a good day. Harder than I thought. The maps really made it look flat, but there was some more ascending besides the initial 1,000-foot ascent onto the mesa, a little bit up and down, but I'm actually surprised at how challenging it felt today. It's only 75 degrees, but it's just so arid and dry. I've had so much water, just takes it right out of you. But anyway, it's a good day. And like I said, less than a mile from camp, so pretty soon I'll be sitting, soaking my feet, some nice cold water, and relaxing and getting ready for dinner. All right, we are at camp on the middle fork of the Gila River. We have our tent set up, dinner eaten, washed up in the river, and feeling wiped out actually, but feeling pretty good. Looking forward to the next 2 days. Tomorrow we're just going to follow the middle fork of the Gila downstream for about 10 miles, set up camp again, and then we're going to cross back over the mesa on a different trail, I think through something called, is it Bear Canyon? Bear Creek Canyon? Something Big Bear Canyon. Trail, I think. Big Bear Trail. Head back over, drop back down to the West Fork again, and then a short hike out. Couple bugs around. Short hike out on Friday. So it's a good day, but I'm starting to all these days are starting to catch up to me. Feeling it. So tomorrow I think I'm going to sleep in a little bit, rest a little bit, no rush to get going in the morning, and should be a good day. Should be cooler down in the canyon all day, and looking forward to it. I didn't say healthy as an ox, I said strong as an ox.
That's better.
Good morning. Welcome to day 4. It was a cold one last night, 27 this morning on my pack thermometer. We've broken down camp, had breakfast, and we're getting ready to go. We've got about a 13-mile day planned, heading downriver on the middle fork of the Gila. Stop for a break here. We're about halfway through our planned 13-mile day. I think we're doing pretty good. We got slowed down a little bit by what we think were trail reroutes from beaver dams. So there's just kind of about a mile long section that was difficult to follow. Just kind of had to pick our way through there. Ended up on the wrong trail for just a short distance, but we're through that, and just been beautiful country. I think some of the prettiest scenery we've seen on the whole trip so far we saw today. So really nice. We'll kind of pick it up now, head towards camp, and hopefully make some reasonable time. It's about 12:30 now, so we have plenty of time. How's it going, cowboy?
Oh, feeling great.
Wow, what a day. I think we're about a mile from camp now. It's supposed to be a 13-mile day, but I think with all our little places we got lost and had to backtrack, might have been more like 14 or 15. It's not trivial to find your way through the narrows on the narrow part of the canyon, but it was just a fantastic experience, unbelievable, really fun, scrambly, rugged, lots of water crossings, really what we came out here for. So my ass is kicked, but well worth it. We are at camp. We've set up camp, had our dinners, tried to hydrate as much as we can, and we're just about to hit the sack. I know you could tell it's still pretty light out, but we had a big day, and we want to get an early start tomorrow. We're going up over the mesa again on a different trail to reconnect back to the West Fork Trail tomorrow, and then we'll be out the next day. So it's been hotter and hotter every day, and tomorrow's supposed to be even hotter. And there's, we don't think there's any water tomorrow available on the trail. So we're going to get an early start while it's still nice and cool, get the climbing out of the way, and hopefully make it across. I know we'll make it across no problem, but hopefully without hurting for water. I don't think we will. It's the morning of day 5. Today we're going to climb back up onto the mesa and then make our way back down to the West Fork of the Gila through Big Bear Canyon. It's about a 7-mile day to where we plan to camp if we camp out here one more night. It's 9 miles if we go back to the car, easily doable, but we might just camp out one more night anyway because otherwise we'll have to find a campsite somewhere off the highway. It's been a great trip so far. Today should be a good day. Might need to haul a little water up onto the mesa, but only 7 miles shouldn't be a problem. Looking forward to the day. We are back to the West Fork of the Gila Trail. Taking a break in the shade. We were actually going to camp right here in this spot, but we're only 2 miles from the car, and it's still pretty early. It's just a little after 1 p.m. So we're going to head out to the car. I'm going to get a cold beer. We're going to camp around here somewhere. There's a couple Forest Service campgrounds. And then tomorrow morning we're going to go visit the Cliff Dwellings National Monument. So that should be really interesting. So it's been a really good trip. I think I got some good footage. I really hope so. I'm going to put it together and release it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope it's worth your time, and I'll catch you on the next one.